Welcome to day 26 of the 2016 Horror-a-Thon, brought to you by Nightmare Effects. And today we're continuing the Halloween franchise, going back to the crappy ones with Halloween Resurrection. This is the 8th installment in the Halloween franchise, and it's not a good one.
No.
Here's the thing, though. I find this movie awkwardly enjoyable.
Kind of like a guilty pleasure, almost.
Well, yeah, I get. I mean, I know it sucks, and it's often claimed by fans as the worst Halloween film. Okay. But like, there's so many great things about it to me. Like, okay, I think Brad Lorry as Michael Myers is great.
Yeah.
I think Busta Rhymes, while I know he sucks, I think he's hilarious. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's so funny. And then, Tyra Banks kind of sucks, but it's fun watching her die. But like, the problem with this movie is everyone, like the main cast we have, these kids that are being locked in the house, screw them. You don't care about any of them. Yeah, not even a little. Not even a little. You actually like find most of them extremely obnoxious.
Yeah.
And you want them all to die. Which they may be going for that vibe, I guess. I don't know. What's cool though, first of all, the cameras on their heads, the lipstick cameras, like lipstick tubes, that was a cool element because you were able to play going back and forth between those. And then it was also cool that they jump to this like party type scene where our main protagonist is talking with her friend over like a chat, and that's cool when you can bounce back and forth between the two, and there's two separate stories and like two different perspectives. But like after that, the movie falls apart pretty damn quickly.
Yeah, I agree.
I think the opening scene is horrendous. We officially kill off Laurie Strode, Jamie Lee Curtis, in probably the shittiest way possible.
Yeah.
It's just a complete, like, I understand they had to do it, and I know she doesn't really want to be a part of it anymore. She just kind of did it as, like, I'll come back if you kill me,
Yeah.
But, like, it's so poorly done,
Yeah.
We find out that Michael choked a paramedic, crushing his larynx so he couldn't talk anymore, and then put him in his own costume. That's who Laurie's actually cut off his head and not Michael's. So yeah, Michael comes, finds her, and then there's this like, the guy dressed as a clown. Is that the guy from Halloween 4?
I don't know.
I'm telling you, it's gotta be. He looks exactly like him. But yeah, then she traps him, but then she decides she does a very stupid character thing, which she would not have done before, and tries to take off his mask, for no reason. But just gotta make sure it's you. This is.
Yeah.
And yeah, as a result, she dies. The rope snaps, which she cut halfway through before taking this mask off, just to make it even worse. Yeah, and then she gets stabbed in the back and falls into bushes, and that's it. And that's the last we'll ever see of her. How lame, What the rest of this movie, we get this idea of dangertainment, and they're going to be locked in this house all night.
It was a good idea.
It
really was.
Yeah, it's a cool concept. It's just nobody is good in this movie. Like, nobody is good in this movie. There's the only person that actually stands out is Brad Lorry as Michael. Isn't that like the guy that doesn't talk does the best? It's even the kills are kind of. We get our first decapitation. That was kind of cool. Other than that, it's pretty much just basic cliche kills. And the idea, they try to throw a little bit of like backstory elements. Like Michael, this is what Michael does. He lives in the sewers halls of his house, and eats rats. That's what he does year round, waiting for someone to come to his house. Like, what's he do now? Since she's dead, but
yeah, technically that's the end of the line, right? So he's got no point.
Well, I mean, Josh Hartnett's still alive. What, her son in H2O? What the hell happened to him? Why not bring him
Michael
back?
Just gave up.
Josh Hartnett probably didn't agree. They probably tried reaching out. I don't know. If they would have brought him back, that would have been really. That's a cool story to tell.
Yeah.
But yeah, this actually kind of reminds me of like a fan film.
Really, yeah.
It's like a whole bunch of throwaway characters, and we're just kind of there to watch Michael kill people. And that's the mess it turns into. And it's just not good.
It really was a good idea.
Yeah.
Like, if we could do something like that, that would be awesome.
But, like,
the story itself just was not developed.
I think the best actor, other than like I said, Brad Lorry is Michael. I think Ryan Merriman as Deckard is cool.
Yeah,
I think Ryan Merriman's great, and he should have had a. I mean, the problem is he doesn't fit into like any of the character perspectives that are in the house. Like he's not a douchebag.
yeah.
No, I mean I love Ryan Merriman. I think having him in there, he's really young in this movie. Having him in there was really cool, but there's seriously nothing good about this movie. It's very, it's intentionally cheesy and over the top. And I mean, we get the scene of Busta Rhymes just kind of like screaming at Michael, and Michael just walks away. I'm not really sure why, but Michael just walks away. Yeah, it's like they were trying to be like this, bring back the scary element of Michael, but instead they kind of just made a joke out of him.
Yeah.
And, that's just too bad. It kind of makes a joke out of the franchise, which is why this is, like, the biggest throwaway sequel. All right. Let's go ahead and move on to our reviews for Halloween Resurrection. But before we do, we're going to thank our sponsor. So stay tuned, and we'll be back in a minute.
Nightmare Effects is an independent mask company providing you with quality craftsmanship at gruesomely affordable prices. They offer both replica masks and busts of one of the most iconic killers in cinematic history, while also offering custom orders and repaints. Like their page on Facebook and get your own today.
We're going to go ahead and move on to our reviews for Halloween Resurrection. Nick, out of 5 jack-lanterns. Give it to me.
I'm going to give Halloween Resurrection 1.5 out of 5 jack-lanterns.
1.5? I'm going to give it a 1. It's so bad.
I mean, Busta Rhymes just makes it funny.
It has its moments. It has its moments where it could totally shine. But even like the kung fu thing about Busta Rhymes, like what the hell is that? Yeah, it's just like, it's supposed to be... I think they were trying to make it funny, which it is. Either that or it just sucks so much it is. Busta Rhymes is a joke. Tyra Banks is a joke. Pretty much the whole cast is a joke, except for Ryan Merriman and Brad Lorry. When you don't have characters to follow in a movie like this, you can't like it. And that's really all there is to it. All right, man. That'll be it from us. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. And, of course, make sure you go check out Nightmare Effects. All these masks here were made by Michael Hopkins over at Nightmare Effects. These bad boys, full masks, run at only $150, while hoods run at $90. So if you're looking to build up that Jason memorabilia, go over there, drop a like on their Facebook page, and let them know that we sent you. With all that being said, though, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.